that you just now? Making all that racket.
Racket? What means by a racket?
Goddamn mosquitoes. Aha!
What?
Anopheles quadrilateralatus. You can tell by the jaw structure. Well, close that window! You want him to eat us alive?
Can't imagine why I was open in the first place. Roman Navarro collected Renaissance paintings. Were you aware of that? And yet you say you were in the movies. What's wrong? Fly in the furniture?
No, mosquito.
They just don't make furniture like they used to. No, sorry. Your husband is not as good as Beethoven.
What?
Actually, I don't think he's as good as Haydn either. Haydn? Who's Haydn? Haydn from what?
Oh, Joseph Haydn was a composer. What Miss Stein is trying to say is that she thinks he was a better composer than Mozart.
What?
Why do you always hold the chair for her? At our meetings, you always hold the chair for her. Why, you're just as good as she is.
No, I'm not. She's a queen. Oh crap, for Christ's sakes, wouldn't you help me with this thing?
I'm gonna break that goddamn piece of wood someday, I swear! What right has she got dragging it like that into other people's rooms? What right has she got?
This isn't your room.
What?
Well, I was only.
Do you think this is right?
Well, it does tend to create a problem of space.
I bet it does.
What I meant to say was, it's as much as her room as it is yours.
Ah!
Oh, thank you, God, you made it! In the name of King Charles VII, and with special mention for Catherine, Margaret, and Michael, without whose assistance this would not be possible, I honor you for the selflessness and nobility of your act. Thank you. Well now, where to put it?
I'll tell her where to.
Down! Again! Sorry.
And yet she wonders why she's never invited anywhere.
I said I was sorry.
It's suicide with her around, nothing less.
Twice! It hit me on the head. Look, I said I was sorry, didn't I?
Honey, I'll tell you something. If you haven't gotten rid of that overgrown machete of yours by tomorrow, I'm gonna personally take it and wrap it like a scarf around your goddamn neck!
Well, I said I was sorry! Twice! It hit me on the head. Right here! John, you know I've heard it tell a lie, so believe me, dear. The thing is absolutely enormous. Better off we put it somewhere else? No! Maybe if we got a smaller one? No! John, listen for a minute. John? You know what? I don't think she's in there.
And I know other friends. Honey, it's only a piece of wood! Don't care! Ah! If it weren't for the fact I bust my hand, I swear I hit her right in the goddamn face!
John, be a nice girl and listen to me for a moment.
Joe.
No! I'll never give it away!
Yeah, give it away, honey. Put it away. In storage.
You know, twice it hit me on the head. Right here. And hard, too.
Out of her mind.
It's a very dangerous thing you've got there. It's a weapon, an absolute weapon. It came with the armor, so it stays with me. I don't know. To me, it's one thing that she's out of her mind, but does she have to be such an idiot as well?
Afternoon, ladies. Sorry I'm late. I think perhaps we should draw the shades. And check the door. Ahem. It is my pleasure to announce that the 6th annual meeting of the duly elected Grievance and Someday Governing Committee of Wing 5 Women's Section.
Yeah, for the women's section! Hooray!
May now, hopefully, commence. The secretary will read the minutes of our last meeting. Trudy, if you please.
The meeting was called to order at the usual time, all being present for the meeting, which was called to order at the usual time, in order that those meetings be called to... Joan of Arc died in the dark. Gertrude Stein can't write a line. The meeting was called to order at the usual time. I'll be Madam President.
Minutes approved.
What? Well, after all, there are far more important things for us to discuss than your silly minutes.
You tell her, honey.
Objection! Gertrude Stein looks like a swine. Madam President!
Just wasting time, just wasting good old time.
Ladies, please.
Imagine, Anopheles quadrilocutus. You know they've given the Nobel for less than this.
The meeting was called to order at the usual time.
They've been approved.
I have here the record of.
And as for you, Pearl White, we'll get to you in good time. Movie stars.
The meeting was called to order at the usual
They've
time.
been approved. Miss Stein.
I vote that we hope to have the president impeached.
Motion shelved.
Gertrude Stein is doing fine. I'll turn up our guy in the dark.
Miss Earhart, the floor is yours.
Oh, Susan B. Anthony, Susan B. Anthony. Who is Susan B. Anthony? That she could rap workout will have women be like men. That is quite rap.
I am Amelia Earhart. That is to say, I am Amelia Earhart. And I want to get out. One of the main reasons for this is that I'm not insane. I'm not even exceptionally neurotic. I'm simply Amelia Earhart, and I want to get the hell out.
Where you want to go, honey? The South Seas?
All right, check the records if you like. They're all down there. July 2nd, 1937. That's the day I crashed right out there in the yard. I mean, look, my plane's still there. I mean, true, they turned it into a playground, but that shouldn't matter. The shape belongs to be proof enough. That's right. If you don't believe me, ask Fred Newman. Ask my trusted friend and pilot. Over there behind those formidable walls, they got him prisoner too.
Are we to assume that Miss Earhart would have us believe that we are not who we say we are?
But I am Amelia Earhart, see? I truly am.
Then who am I? Charles II. And who am I? F. Scott Fitzgerald? D.W. Griffin?
Stanley and Livingston.
Abraham Lincoln.
Mrs. John Sebastian Bach? And if all that's so, who is she, if not the beautiful Isabella of ancient Spain?
Christopher Columbus, maybe.
Yes? Who is she? Who is she?
I don't know.
Amelia Earhart is a dear heart.
The chair recognizes noted Hunter Osage.
Explorer, honey.
I meant explorer.
Yeah. I've got this letter here from Miss Nelsa Bowers in room 82. She says that she wants to
We
know.
know what she says.
I really don't think, Mrs. Johnson, that it's necessary for us to go into this matter again. To quote Mrs. Nosabawis, the dilemma of my life is that I'm convinced I've never been born. Well, as we all know, there was obtained a bona fide birth certificate proving that Miss Nosabawis had in fact already been born. Now, one birth should be enough for anyone, and since she has already had hers, I say the lady has no more problems.
Except, of course, that you start raving mad.
Madam President.
The chair recognizes Joan of Arc.
Joan of Arc died in the dark. Gertrude Stein is fat! That's why she looks like a swine.
The chair recognizes Joan of Arc.
Well, here's the problem. What's to be done about my voices? They're bothering me. Objection? Well, I think that, this is just the sort of thing the committee can't help with. That is, it's just the sort of thing you must somehow work out for yourself. That's all. But you see, I didn't expect help. I would have just appreciated some, guidance in the matter. Joan of Arc died in the dark. Joan of Arc died in the dark. Joan of Arc died in the dark.
Joan of Arc died in the dark. Joan of Arc died in the dark. Joan of Arc died in the dark. Joan of Arc died in the dark. Joan of Arc died in the dark.
Well, how are all my lovely ladies doing on this fine day? Getting along well, I hope? Must keep that window closed, girls. I've told you. And many times, yes, many times.
Sir?
Now, let's get those chins up. All three of them. Come on. Let me see that lovely, girlish smile. Oh, no. Not that little bitty smile. That big, big smile. Ah, there you go. All better. What do you suppose I'm gonna say? Anybody? Well, here's what I'm gonna say. If you lovely girls don't start behaving right, you will never again be allowed to host another one of these little meetings. And you know what that means? Well, for one, it means that you will never again be allowed to make suggestions onto what should be done or improved or looked at. And it also means that all those lovely girls that put their trust in you, elected you, hoped because of you, they'll hate you forever. Well, now, having said my little piece, I think it's fine for you all to get to your little meeting again. I'm sure there's all sorts of wonderful things you set your hearts on accomplishing today. Hello? Hello? Not too stuffy in there, I hope? Well, carry on. And remember, girls, the word of today, decorum. Spell it how it sounds.
Cigarette?
Thanks. Cigarette?
Thanks.
Thanks. Cigarette?
Thanks. Cigarette? Thanks. Cigarette?
Thanks.
In Borneo, they never heard of Barrymore or Calvin Coolidge. Martin showed them movies. One day the projector broke. That was when they ate our cameraman. I don't think that was very nice.
I was browsing through the Mechanics Illustrated.
My pants are getting rusty!
It said the French have
The who?
the French.
No, don't like the French.
It said the French.
They let me down. They did.
It said the French.
No! Don't like the French!
It said the French! Have built this train that travels 90 miles an hour. Now, steam locomotives, or puffing billies as we used to call them, they only went 20. 90 is much faster. Doesn't leave a person nearly enough time. Why, there I'd be, flat on the tracks, just beginning to slip out of the ropes when clickety-clack. No, these are just too dangerous nowadays.
My pants are getting rusty.
Sometimes, during festivals, the natives would eat their friends. We were told this was an honor, but Martin and I, we just never made friends that easy. Just the way it was with us.
And while we're at it, what's to be done about my voices? Yes, tell me that.
Oh, I loved Elizabeth Cady. And Elizabeth Cady loved me. And when she was nearly 80, sweet Katie, she still loved me.
The hell with my voices! What's to be done about my pants?
Oh, Susan B. Anthony. Who is Susan B. Anthony? Who is Susan B. Anthony? Who is Susan B. Anthony?
The right to sleep is given to no one. You gave me those lines, Trudy, in The Mother of Us All, a marvelous play. Yes, how pertinent those lines are, even today.
Yes, ask Fred if you don't believe me. His Amelia was a really good pilot. Not so much a navigator, but a really good pilot. Yes, just ask Fred.
I hate... Ah! You know what I hate? I hate cigarettes without matches! That's what I hate! It's so...
One of the main troubles with the suit of armor, which one rarely thinks of, is it's very hard to tiptoe around in. I just thought I'd mention that. Don't know why.
I'm gonna break that goddamn piece of...
Yes, I'll stay right here if you don't mind. Yes, right here's home enough for me. Who is Susan B. Anthony? Who is she? Who is Susan B. Anthony? Who is Susan B. Anthony?
Well, out with the old business, in with the new.
I have here the record of hostile occurrences, as requested by our president. January 4th, 8:15 a.m. Miss Mary Ann Sweet Turnback of room 271 reports definite feelings of belligerency directed toward her while eating her 32nd bowl of porridge. February 12th, while singing something called a madrigal. Madrigal for the Music Appreciation Society of Ward 6, Miss McCraw and Miss McBurney.